Steve-O in the house. Got Renee back. I'm glad you're back in the mic. It's been a long time, man.
No, it has been.
Again, big news. We're going to be revamping the studio.
Feels so good.
Yeah, it does feel good.
Reunited and we're understood.
Now you're getting a little gay on me.
Oh, okay,
I don't know
sorry.
if I'm going to go that
All
far.
right.
I mean, I like you and everything. We were going to be revamping the studio the next
I'm excited.
month or so. Yeah, it's going to be good. We got a clearance to do the upgrade of the studio, so we'll be going to YouTube. We'll be going to better cameras, video streaming, all that shit. So it's going to be nice. We'll be having some possibly we'll be starting our own little network thing, coming with some other podcasts. Well, some other podcasts doing some shows out of here. So there'll be some stuff coming up. But anyways, you call the show 626-208-9040. Do I still sound low in your headphones there?
Pretty good now.
Do I sound good? All right. It was maybe just the volume there by Renee. So I had him smoke some like wax earlier, and I think that I shouldn't probably have done that.
Yeah. Do you know what wax is? In your, I don't think they had wax in their generation, dude. You might have to explain to them what wax is.
Yeah.
I think we finished it, Steve-O.
Oh, you finished it? Okay.
Faster.
We're gonna get to shot of the week.
Yeah.
So I want to get to that. My first shot knocker. I'm gonna start it off here. You guys can tweet knocker at Bud Knocker. Renee, yours is at Enerbeans1.
We're stuck with Kettle One.
Yeah.
Got anything you guys want to tweet us during the week? I'm at Real Josh Pacheco. So first shot. Now knocker. Have you taken an Uber before?
No.
Never. You've never done an Uber?
No.
He should have.
That. You know what? Yeah, true to that. Now, Steve, have you ever taken an Uber?
Yes.
You have?
Yep.
How was your experience?
It was good.
It was good?
It was a black.
It's black?
Yeah.
That's cool.
You know what Uber Black is?
Oh, that's that. Oh, I thought you meant black driver.
Right, that's what I thought. He was black.
Yeah, that's what I was like. That's what I was like. That's cool with me, bro.
Did we need to know that?
Yeah, it's like that's cool with me.
Does that make you special? What are you trying to say?
Why is the Uber gotta be black?
Some of my best friends are black.
To be politically correct, it's Uber African American.
It's more of a it's a
a
limousine service.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a nicer way of
Okay,
Uber.
I like it.
Knocker, a lot of times Uber drivers, they can be kind of stuffy, you know.
Well, sure, they don't know what they're getting into.
And if you're on a long drive, maybe to the club, and you're kind of hammered, some of the guys, they get annoyed by you.
Right.
But what about a driver that just gets you pumped up for the night?
Really?
And I got to give this guy a shot, because if I got into an Uber and you had to say, you know, maybe you're 22. Remember those days you're ready to go to the club, knockers?
Yes,
right
I
there,
do.
And you want to get in an Uber, and you probably had a couple, you know.
Yeah, pregame. You already did the millennial
pregame.
pregame.
You're ready to go. The molly's kicking in, and then this guy is your Uber driver. Renee, here we go.
Yeah? Yeah, let's get turned, baby! Fucking turn, boy! Yeah! Alright, boys. We're gonna drink tonight? Yeah! We're gonna get the ladies tonight? Yeah! And we ain't gonna take shit from anybody, boy! No way! Saturdays are for the boys! Yeah, for the boys! I said, can you hear me?
God, I hope he's driving.
That's awesome.
Knocker.
I don't think
awesome.
I want that guy driving me.
Oh my God! If that guy's driving me to the club,
It's on, man.
He just left the club.
I like that. That's awesome.
I am so jacked up right now. That guy gets my shot at being the best Uber driver. Can I play it one more time?
Sure, go for it.
All right, because it's just good stuff.
Yeah, let's get turned, baby! Fucking turn, boy!
I
Yeah!
want that as a sound drop. I want that cut. Let's get turned, baby.
Alright, boys!
Let's get turned.
We're gonna drink tonight? Woo! Yeah! We're gonna get the ladies tonight? Yeah! And we ain't gonna take shit from anybody, boys! No way! Oh, cause Saturdays are for the boys! Yeah, for the boys! Saturdays are for the boys! Can you hear me?
I think he just climaxed.
That's fantastic, man.
Oh, my God. So, he gets my shot of the week.
All right.
And my next shot of the week goes to this, I guess you could say, he was in, Knocker, I don't want to mix the countries up again because he was in China, right, Klay Thompson?
It's China.
Okay. I mixed up China and South Korea. It wasn't good, Steve.
Right?
Right? We won't go back to that. You can actually edit that out of the podcast. Klay Thompson was in China once again. Now, last time he was there, he was a big headline. Remember, he got dunked on and everything.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
all that stuff.
Right.
Well, now he decided. Remember those games in the arcade where the basketball games where you try and shoot the ball?
Yeah, that little tiny little hoop out there.
Yeah,
For sure.
like whatever it's called. I think what's the game called? Pop and shoot.
Yep.
All right, Knock. Well, this little Asian girl, not little, but I guess she's like what you would say, probably in her teens, maybe.
Yeah. Little teener.
Steps up next to Klay Thompson and demolishes him in this game.
Damn! Look at her, man.
Next to Klay Thompson, just owning his ass.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Isn't that awesome?
Oh, good ball handle.
What else you do? Nothing.
Oh, handle ball very well. Unhappy ending for Clay.
Shit. See, that's why I love the last hour. I just can't wait. It all just goes to hell. I would never send the last hour of the show to any company that would ever apply for it.
A legitimate company.
And lastly, your knocker, my actual shit of the week
Merry Christmas! Dinner was full!
goes to the Diamondbacks pitcher knocker who went on a podcast earlier this week,
Mm-hmm.
and he admittedly said that he pitched with poop in his pants.
What?
Well, you got that lined up. Now, knocker, yeah.
It was that last curveball.
Now, knocker. It says here that Arizona Diamondbacks reliever Archie Bradley admitted that he pooped his pants in a game this season shortly before taking the mound.
Sharding.
So like you're out there, they're like,
That's
oh,
ugly, man. That's just ugly.
Christ. They're playing that music knocker where you're coming out and you feel good where you're coming out of the bullpen and they're just playing right now. Yeah, relief pitcher, Archie Bradley. Let the poop. Here we go. Oh shit. Oh, okay. And then you get to the mound and you're like, fuck. What do I do? I have white pants on.
Yeah, so at that point, if that was you, Josh, would you call timeout and come out of the game, or would you just deal with
man,
it?
You gotta deal with it,
You
bro.
would just deal with
You gotta
it?
deal with it, G.
Yeah,
Even if you felt it in
yeah,
your
well,
pants?
he's really good. He's actually 2-1 with the 2.19.
Now, was it a home game or on the road? Because on the road he's wearing dark pants.
Well, I have
if
the
it's-
story here. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah,
Maybe
go.
it's-
If it's a little turd and rolls out the heel, it's fine. But if
it's not solid.
if it's a Hershey
If
high,
you-
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, so here we go. It says,
Two different
I
scenarios.
was warming up to go in a game. I knew I had the next batter. I knew he was on deck. The at-bat was kind of taking a little bit. As the bullpen guy in these big situations, I call them nervous pees. Where, like, I don't have to pee a lot, but I know I have to pee before I go
Sure.
in the game. I can't believe
I spend my whole day
I
doing
can't
that.
believe I'm telling you this. So he goes on. Again, this is on a podcast here with Yahoo. Says it's a 2-2 count, and I'm like, man, I have to pee. I have to go pee. So I run to our bathroom real quick, and I'm ready to go, and I'm trying to pee, and I actually
can't.
says, fuck, my pants. Like, right before I'm about to go in the game, I poop my pants. I'm like, oh my gosh. I know I'm a pitch away from going to the game, so I scramble to clean myself. I get it cleaned up the best I can, button up my pants, and our bullpen coach, Mike Fetter, says, hey, you're in the game. So I jogging in the game to pitch with poop in my pants, essentially, basically, because he barely got
Sure.
a wipe in. Like
You got the towel off a little.
Yeah, he said
Just
it was-
spread
He
it
didn't
around.
wash his hands.
he
I
said it
told
was the
you.
most
Seriously,
he says
right?
The most uncomfortable I've ever been on the mound. I actually had a good inning. I had a clean inning to say. And I walked to the dugout and I was like, guys, I just shit myself. They didn't believe me. Then the bullpen came in and they're like, oh my God, you have to see this.
Shit slider, bacteria breaking ball.
Man,
So that's like when you're sliding into first and you feel something burst,
Right.
diarrhea.
Merry Christmas! Dinner was full!
And my last one, the fecal fastball.
There you go.
No!
When you're
What
sliding
if
into
he
third
reached
and you
back
feel the juicy
inside his
turd.
ass? I want to go back and watch the footage if he did a fecal fastball.
See?
Right? And the chorro changeup.
No, I gotta give him a ding on that. Shit, knocker.
I'm on fire. I caught all 4 pitches, man.
You did.
How about-
you
hold
got
on.
the fuck? Oh my God!
Hold on. I have
We
one.
call that the dirty fourth.
How about the squirts screwball?
There you go. There you go. All right.
The shitty slider. Yeah.
The sharp screwball. I already came up shitty slider.
Oh,
That
you
was my
did?
first
Oh,
one.
okay.
the bacteria breaking ball,
Oh, I like
he's a
that.
little slow.
right?
I'm a little
The
slow.
fecal fastball,
I gotta think of some of these.
and the
These are
chorro
good.
changeup.
All right.
Oh man,
Time to change this up.
Right?
The two-seam fecal fastball.
that's really good, Doc.
All right, are we good, man?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, what do you got?
No, yeah, it's on to you, Doc. Whatever you got.
Jeez. All right,
Oh, you
my
got it,
shot.
Renee. What it- you
My
got
shot of the
it,
week
Renee.
goes out to
Okay.
Rosick for seeing Robert Plant, dude.
He's
All right.
Led Zeppelin.
Shot of the week for that.
Zeppelin?
For Led Zeppelin, yeah. That was my shot of the week. My other shot of the week goes out to. Did you hear about that guy that did a backflip today on the 101? freeway?
Right? Into
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
Into
I
the
see-
mattress?
I saw
Into
that
the mattress?
video. Yeah, I saw
What a
that video
dick.
earlier today.
Yeah, so he like stopped all the freeway. Here he is, right here. I'm gonna try to enlarge
They
it.
should have moved it.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, he has it on that screen, Knocker, the bottom one down there.
I don't know if you just saw it right now. Anyways,
You can turn that TV, Knocker. You can move that TV anywhere you want.
I got it. That's all right.
Did you see this right here, though? It's crazy. He goes off of Wilshire Boulevard. Yeah, play that again. This is cop. Well, what? Shit. Dude, he jumps off a freeway sign, like a freeway sign over the freeway, and does a backflip onto.
so he gets my shit of the week for stopping the freeway for 2 hours.
Yeah,
and
that's
my
on
shot of the
Wilshire.
week.
Why would
for
they put
doing
a-
that backflip?
Why
off
would
the
they
side
put
freeway
that
sign?
thing out for him? Just push him off and be
because
done with
they don't
it.
want a
off.
suicide. Just
Thin-
push him up.
Thin the
I
fucking
heard. Yeah.
Darwinism.
It's all about population control.
That's right. Darwinism.
He just went. Hey, you guys! Backflip off Wilshire Boulevard sign, Knocker. So, all right, Renee, you got those yours?
Yeah, those are my. I mean, just Arroyo Seco was awesome. I went to both days. It was music festivals are awesome, dude. Yeah, just props to that. So
Hey, if you're that's a champion, dude.
Yeah,
you go see
man.
all those shows. That's champion status. What do you got, Knock?
Okay, one may be a repeat, but I'm going to start off with my supervisors at work.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh yeah, this is a good story.
Is this a shit of the week or
The shot of the week.
Can you grab
All
me
right?
here, Steve-O?
Sure.
I got
Thank you.
it.
No, it's
No,
okay.
you're-
You're the
you're
little
up,
shot.
dude.
That's why.
We don't make a guest a beer bitch.
No, I didn't make it a beer bitch, but you were doing your shot, and I didn't want to interrupt your shot. I was being polite.
Okay. This morning we have training scheduled, so everybody's off the load for 45 minutes, right?
Yeah.
We have to understand that there are 44 techs and 42 of them are Mexican. We got one black and one white. Okay, so they're watching the game, right?
So you got a Nigerian and a Croatian.
I get
So you got the minorities covered.
right. So they elect me to go in there and say, hey, since we're off the load anyway, we're kind of watching the game, man. Would it be cool for us to just finish watching the game on company time, because we're really not going to do anything anyway? And they were cool about it. They said, cool, man. So they let us watch the whole Mexican soccer game today. So I thought that was really cool of those guys.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's
You-
awesome.
dude, they owe you like donuts or breakfast.
That's
or
what
something.
I thought.
Like they owe you something for that.
Somebody owes me something.
Because what was it, a safety meet? What kind of meeting was
It's
it?
just training. Wednesday
meeting.
Wednesday
No,
is
I don't know. It's like something that means,
Wednesday
right? Like-
mornings are set aside for training.
Okay, training meeting. To get out of that and be able to watch a FIFA soccer
Right?
game in the World Cup.
Oh, it was
and
awesome.
You pulled that off?
I pulled it off, baby.
Dude, they owe you something.
They do. They do.
Just shout out to everybody. What's your garage number?
No, don't put that out there.
6707 Salt Lake Avenue.
No, they listen. 67 Salt Lake. What is it?
6707 Salt Lake Avenue.
Yeah, what
man.
he said. All you guys are on blast right now.
Okay, number 2.
first of all, number 2.
The 2018 Hockey Hall of Fame inductees. We're just going to go with the top with Willie O'Ree, who definitely deserves to be there. He broke the
know who
color
that
line
is.
like Jackie Robinson. He broke the color line in the NHL
Okay, well,
back
that's
in
good.
1958 with the
Always
Boston
deserved to
Bruins.
be,
He put
yeah.
up with the same shit that Jackie Robinson did, broke the color line, set up things, for Grant Fuhrer and the other black players that came behind him. Gary Bettman, who has taken, he gets booed all the time, but he's taken a league in the 7 years that he's been the commissioner that was worth $437 million to over $5 billion.
Oh, yeah.
He's added 7 teams in expansion, and the NHL is
Thriving.
Can
it's
you see
thriving.
The success of to just see an expansion come to the NHL and get that much of a following. where
Exactly.
The practices are selling out.
Yep.
There's hockey in the
Crazy.
South, Nashville. I mean, it's been he's done a fantastic job. They boo him everywhere he goes, but whatever.
Every commissioner's booed.
right.
The fans
That's
are just.
And Martin Brodeur, what a great goalie, unbelievable. 3 Stanley Cup rings with the New Jersey Devils.
He won 3.
Yes, he leads the NHL all time in wins. 691 wins, all time shutouts, 125 shutouts.
Damn.
You know who's closest behind him?
I do not know.
Did
I think
you
it's
see when you
Patrick
got
Waugh.
that list? Okay,
I
I
don't
was
know
gonna
who the
say,
active
I
one
gotta
would
think-
be, but I
No,
believe
I was
Patrick
saying
Waugh is
active,
right
just
behind
about-
him.
okay.
And Martin St. Louis, 5'7", if that. 155
for
soaking
Tampa
wet.
Bay? Played for
Yes,
Tampa Bay all
yes,
those
he
years?
gets inducted into the Hall of Fame also.
Yeah, he's deserving.
And my next one is I don't know if I did this last week, Renee. I'm not sure because my brain is what it is.
Old. Oh.
Baker Mayfield. This is a shot of the week and a shit of the week to Colin Cowherd.
Cowherd up, yeah.
Colin Cowherd tried to set Baker Mayfield up as a selfish football player. He showed a 5-second clip where Baker Mayfield throws a touchdown pass, and then all his players are on the left. He veers off to the right, and that's all he shows. And he tries to tell him that I don't agree with that, man. That's selfish. That's
I have that.
Well, okay, Colin, right? You're showing a 5-second clip.
Right.
Where did I go?
Out of context.
Right? Where did I go? I went in front of our fans and our band. Right? I've already thrown 3 touchdown passes and celebrated with my team. Right? I'm going over to my band and my fans who have traveled well to celebrate with them. Right. I don't appreciate what you're doing. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to set me up, and I'm not having any of it. And he wasn't a punk. No. He was respectful. He was intelligent, and he just told Colin Cowherd, I know what you're doing here, bro, and I'm not a dick. I'm not playing the game. So, go fuck with somebody else. Loved it.
Yeah, it was pretty good. But I even threw out the tweet. I posted the clip, which I'm looking for. But yeah, I even said, I still don't think the guy's going to win a Super Bowl. I don't think he's built to win a Super Bowl. But he did shut up Cowherd.
I love it.
And the way that he did it, I thought was pretty professional way for a guy that
he knew exactly what he was trying to do. Sensationalize something, play on the reputation, and try and make this guy nervous and uncomfortable. Yeah. And he just told him, "Fuck you, Colin."
Yeah.
I tried to find F you. So good for him. Steve-O, you got anything?
It's in my Twitter line somewhere.
Yeah, but it's gonna be kind of a downer.
Okay.
This is a shout out to my buddy Steve Wagner, who passed on the 14th.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've known him for 35 years. Friend and
Temple City guy?
Colleague for 12 years. Yeah, he was in a wheelchair since he was 22.
Oh, is this the guy that worked for you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So he finally passed.
Okay, well, rest in peace to him, man.
Rest
in peace to him.
Is.
Definitely.
So, all right.
Sorry about
music,
that.
man.
No,
That's what this is for, man.
Right.
That's what this is.
Acknowledge
You got it.
that he was here. Rest in peace.
You got it.
Cowherd's a punk, dude. I'm sorry. He's just a punk.
Yeah, I tweeted out that clip. Let me have a sip of that thing.
He needs a cheese.
Fuckface, dickhead, asshole.
That's the Caucasian part of you. The Mexican part of you would be going, give me another one. Cabrón. That's not tequila, you puto.
I eat menudo.
Yeah, the hominy.
I know, I don't even eat the meat.
This punk won't even eat the fucking
I
tribe, bro.
love the broth and I love the hominy, but I will not eat cow lining intestines. That's just not happening. It's just,
Dude, when you're
and my dad hates it because I have a
shit.
bowl and it's just, I get it. I'm like, I'm done. It's just a bunch of fucking cow stomach.
Wait, hold on.
The bottom
Hold
of a
on.
bowl.
Time out. Was he raised on that? Did he ever eat that when he was a kid?
I tried.
It didn't work?
I
I
tried.
eat menudo.
Yeah.
No, when you were like...
Yeah,
when
I
you're
tried.
a pequeño niño.
But nobody would eat
Yeah,
the
but
tribe, man.
he's half
I
Caucasian
eat it all the
too.
time. Like,
That's
I'm
true.
happy when he cooks it. It's just like, why do you have to
But
have
you
cow
don't-
intestines?
but-
Just do the broth.
Because that's how it's supposed to be
No,
made.
just do the
Right?
broth and the hominy, dude.
So then you would like pozole. Try pozole.
Yeah,
Pozole's
Pozole
good.
is best.
Pozole's
Pozole's
good.
with chicken.
Pozole is
Same
chicken
thing with
and
chicken,
it's
though.
the
Same
hominy.
broth?
Yeah.
Same broth,
Yep.
same hominy, but with chicken.
Ooh, I'm gonna
Yeah.
try some of that.
And the shrimp you got
Or the caldo de camarón.
Oh, the
Yeah.
caldo de camarón and the caldo de
That's a
all
little
those.
different broth, though.
Yeah.
That's a more red
Yeah.
broth. But
All
yeah,
those.
you'd
All
like that.
those are good. All right, Knock. Let's get to a little bit of. I
Mas
wanna.
puto. man. Mas puto. Mas puto right there.
You know who's Mas Puto?
I like the pico punta.
Right?
Not the big ones. I like the big ones.
In Italian, people would be mas putano.
Mas Putano.
Is this a good time for
No,
Mexican word
we
of the
used to-
day?
we used
Since
to
we're like
say-
Mexican going on.
Yeah, we might as well do Mexican word of the day. Throw it in.
Carne sane basta ensalata, which means meat,
Unless you
no
want to wait till
salad.
the end. I'm fine.
No, go ahead.
That was
Do
my
Mexican
cousin.
All
word
right,
of the
Knocker,
day.
you ready? I got a couple.
Oh, dude, come on, man.
right,
This
here we
is
go.
pressure, bro.
Hey, Holmes, today I'm gonna teach you some Spanglish. It's Mexican word of the day.
All right, Knocker.
I don't
here
know
we-
about this. I'm not making no promises
Wow,
right
no,
here,
Let's give him
dude.
3. Let's just give him
All right,
3.
we'll do 3.
Oh, my
Okay, let's
God.
see.
Are
if
you,
you can
your
get it.
first
Come on.
one is
Is
US.
this the SAT test from East LA?
Yeah, it is.
So, O-Dog's calling in, by the way, too. So I'm going to put him on hold real quick. All
No,
right.
let him on.
So
So
you're-
you can hear, huh?
All right, so maybe O-Dog can chime in. What's up, O-Dog?
What's going on, man?
All
How are
right,
you guys?
We're in the middle of Mexican word of the day, so Knocker's about to do his Mexican word of the day. So here we go. Here's the first word.
I
If you
love
want,
it.
If you want to chime in, O-Dog, you can. U.S. mail. Hold on, let me say it like a Mexican. A U.S. mail.
Oh, yeah, I can do this one. I got this one, Knocker.
No, I'm so fucking horny, but now I can't do nothing with you because you smell like a dog. Take a shower once in a while. Shave
good,
that
Knocker.
thing.
This
Yeah, I
is
got-
Cheech and Chong right
Yeah,
here.
right. I got, hey, man, wipe your ass at U.S. mail like dog shit.
Did you just get done pitching?
All right. Second one
All right, see if you
is
go. Let's
actually
see.
3 words.
Oh, my God.
Okay, it's green, pink, and yellow.
Green, pink,
Yeah.
and yellow?
Yeah. You're gonna give him a buzz.
Nah, dude. I
10
ain't going there.
seconds,
I got nothing, man.
Hey man, the phone go green. I pink it up and say yellow.
Winner. I had nothing, man. I'm sorry.
Names- Okay, this is it. So this is the last one.
Tiebreaker, yeah.
Tiebreaker right here.
Well, he's got him in front of him.
No, I know, but he's giving you ample time.
All right. The next word is hide.
Hide?
Hide. That's it. Hey, just hide.
Hide?
That's all it was. It was hide.
Really? Hide is hide, is it?
Yeah, I know.
You know, get the hide from the cops, hide from the helicopter, just hide, is it?
I don't know why it was so funny to me. All right.
I don't know, man.
You did okay, Knocker.
Yeah, that was good.
That's
You know-
hard after a shot.
1 for 3.
Yeah. I gave you
Yeah,
one for
that
free.
was one
It
of my
okay.
worst
How
ones
about
ever.
we just talk to try and get sense of the show with O-Dog?
What's up, Oda?
Oh, Diz, what's going on?
What's going on? Hey, the phone is still a little jacked up, so I'm having a little bit of trouble hearing you. Whatever Renee did last week.
You
Worked
sound-
it out
we can
well.
hear you sound
great.
good.
Got a
Yeah,
little bit
you
of an
sound,
echo, but it's all
you
good.
sound great.
You're coming in loud and clear, bro. 5 by 5.
Okay, all right. Well, just bear with me then. What's going on, guys? How was the show? I'm sorry, I just got in. I got a little bit late. Had date night with the wife, so, you know, had to take care of that. I
No,
came in late. I wanted to catch you guys before you got off
Hey,
there.
she's
Say
about
what's up,
due
man.
pretty soon here, right?
Yeah,
She's
when's
about
your-
ready to give birth here pretty soon, no?
Huh?
Hello? She's about ready to give birth here pretty soon. Yes?
The baby.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. She's looking fully pregnant. You know, what are we, 23 weeks? 23 weeks. Things are
It's
going
getting
well,
there.
so I'm excited. Looking forward to that. You know, everything's good, man.
Well, what are your thoughts
That's
on?
good.
What are your thoughts? Because we were just bringing it up, and I know I want to get your pick. What's your thoughts on LeBron coming to LA?
Man, I haven't been this excited. I know he's late in his career, but I think if you get LeBron and maybe one other free agent and a wily veteran sort of role player, I think you got a shot. I think you could make some things happen. It's an exciting time as a Laker fan for me. I'm looking forward to it. I'd love to see LeBron in the purple and gold. I'm a little upset at this whole. I heard there were some billboards for Paul George, something like some businessman putting up
Yes,
billboards.
they're out
Didn't
there.
he learn from the whole Dwight?
Yeah.
Didn't he learn from the Dwight Howard situation? Like the Lakers, as an organization, are better than that. We don't do that.
Exactly. We
Well,
don't need to
they're,
beg.
they're up around for LeBron,
It
too.
reeks
Yes, they
of
are.
desperation.
There are signs up for LeBron, Jacob, and Ronnie.
Yeah.
Maybe he can sponsor us, but yeah,
Well,
he's
no,
put
you
him up.
give him. He's got time. He's got until what? July 1. Listen,
Yeah.
When you're waiting on the king, you sit there and you wait and you say, "Okay,
I
look,
agree with you.
take your time. Be comfortable. We want you happy. We want you. You know, I'm looking forward to it. I hope he picks LA. I don't know why he would, to be honest with you, because his path to the finals is going to be exponentially more difficult because he'd have to obviously face the Rockets or the Warriors.
You have to play in the West,
I mean,
really?
Right?
I don't understand. Wait, hang on. I don't understand the word you said.
Exponentially. That was like, whoa. Tone it down, bro. Know your audience, G. It's a sportscast, man.
It just means
All
more
right.
difficult.
Take that lawyer shit and
know
leave it
who's
for the fucking courtroom.
Yeah, bro. I've had 4 bong rips, and then you're trying to throw this word exponential. On this
Just say, hey, man, it'd be a lot easier.
Hey, it's a
gonna be
difference
tough.
between
that's,
two.
That's what it comes down to. It's going to be tougher for him to make the
Hey,
final
Josh,
come down to the West.
It's the
And
difference.
I mean, if he goes to Philly or Boston or even, whatever, even if he stays in Cleveland, I think he's got a better shot. I've heard talk of Washington. But, as a Laker fan, obviously, I hope he comes to L.A., man. I'm looking forward to it.
Have you been watching this soccer, this World Cup? Are you, captivated by the World Cup right now?
Listen, I'm interested in it. I was rooting for Germany. They obviously got their asses handed to them.
What German
It's
roots do you
embarrassment
have?
for them.
What German roots do you have, dog?
Damn. This ought to be
I got a
interesting.
BMW. That's it.
I do too.
That's a convert.
That was good.
I got a
That's my
Porsche
only-
too.
They got 45,000 of my dollars, so
That's
no, I
great.
rooted for them
That's my
because I
team.
enjoyed the way they played in the last
shit.
World Cup.
That's
and I don't
funny.
know crap about soccer, so I said, they were good last time. I think I'll ride with them again this time. Obviously, I'm a huge jinx because they didn't do shit.
That's funny.
Oh, dog, that's funny
hilarious.
because
Yeah.
I own a BMW too. A big Mexican weenie.
Oh, my.
There you go.
Yeah.
There
Okay,
you go.
couple questions for you,
Nah, see,
O-Dog.
you say big Mexican wheel, and BMW is a black man's wheel. That's what
That's a new one. I haven't heard that one yet.
All right.
So,
We getting something
man,
learned
listen,
here
I just wanted to
today.
call and say what's up, man.
I thought that was
gotta
an
get my ass
Impala.
to bed. I got to get up at 4:45 East Coast time. So
Oh,
I
look,
just want to
he's
give you guys a
plugging.
shout
He's
out.
pimping. You're not even listening to
I caught
us.
the last tail end of the show, and I always appreciate the time.
Knocker's
so.
got a
Yo,
question.
we got a couple
Yeah,
questions.
Knocker's got a
Tuesday
question.
night,
Shut
9
the
p.m.
fuck up.
Yeah, Knocker's got a fucking question.
It's our
for
show,
you.
not yours.
Yeah,
Shut
stop
up.
fucking plugging your shit without me fucking asking you. You can plug it after Knocker asks his question.
Nope, I don't wait. You know that. I gotta get my
Damn.
plug in
Damn.
quick.
Hey, Josh went exponential on his bong hit tonight.
He's driving for number 1.
Can Knocker ask you one question? Can Knocker ask you one question?
I got 2 questions,
Wait, I
man.
can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Can Knocker ask you one question?
I know I got 2 questions for you.
question? Sure, go ahead.
I got 2 questions for you, O-Dog. The Cowboys are really getting no off-season love, preseason love, no predictions for them to do much. And your boy Dez, where's he going, man? Still hasn't been
Dez
signed.
doesn't
What's
have
up
the
on both
team.
those? What's up?
Listen, I think Dez overplayed his hand and overestimated his ability. He should have took the deal from Baltimore,
You
a 3-year
think?
deal. I know he wants to prove himself on a 1-year deal, but listen, this is the NFL, and that stands for not for long. You got to get out there, and you got to take the money when it comes. The Cowboys, they're not getting any love, and you know what? It could be because they don't have who's the Cowboys' main receiver? Terrence Williams? I mean, who's their leader? Cole Beasley? What are we doing down there? The Cowboys are a mess right now. I don't expect much from them. And
I
was talking about
disagree.
bringing Dez back.
Wow, that's a mistake.
I like getting Alan Hearns. I disagree with you. I like where the Cowboys are. I liked how they drafted with the linebacker. I like Alan Hearns in addition. I think Dak, with a bunch of receivers, that he doesn't have to concentrate on one star. Like, I got to feed him the ball.
Like
Dez
New
is
England.
best. Dez is best at just distributing. I can distribute to a bunch of guys that aren't going to come back to the bench, start whining like a little bitch, like Dez is.
Okay, wait, whoa,
and then
whoa,
I have my
Take it
running
easy.
back. I have my
Take
running
it
back, one of the
easy.
best. I think you're wrong. I think the Cowboys are going to
bleeds
surprise.
cowboy.
And I think the
All right,
Cowboys.
So what you're saying? All right, listen. I'm not going to argue with you about that. But what I'm saying to you is, we're gonna wear Zeke out in his second, third year. You're going to give
He
him the
was
ball
off
40 times
6
a game,
games.
and then throw. Hold on, and then throw underneath to Cole Beasley for 4-yard square ins all game, and to Terrence Williams for 6 yards outs. I mean, who's your deep threat? The defenses are going to collapse. They're going to come up, and it's going to become more difficult for Dez to even run the ball because you got no deep threat. You got nobody that can stretch the field. You got nobody that can take the cap off the defense and go over the top. You know that, Josh. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. So while you may be comfortable, you got to look at the facts. We don't have any receivers. Who's the number one?
Alan Hearns.
I think we should get a little bet going.
Alan Hearns is the
right
number
here,
one
right
for
now
the
for the
Cowboys
season for Cowboys.
Bob Hayes, was it? Did I
We
hear Bob
don't have a
Hayes?
lot. The offense is going to center around Zeke Elliott, and that's great. But once teams can key on him and start wearing him down, or stopping the run, then what? If they stop the run, then what? Where do we go?
What?
So you're thinking so the lack of love for the Cowboys is well deserved, is what I'm hearing from you.
Dog, we finished 9-7 without Zeke playing 6 games last year, and a banged up defense and a banged up team.
Excuses.
And now we're going to become. I like our chance. I think you're going to be very surprised.
So where do you
with
see?
the
What do you see their record as? What do you see their record
I
as?
see their record as 10-6 and getting either winning that division or getting the wild card. I think they finished 10-6.
Somebody write this
because
down.
I think the Giants. I think they sweep the Giants because I don't think the Giants are that good. I don't care who they drafted. I don't care what the running back they have. They're not that good of a team. I think the Redskins are vastly. I think they're good
They're
with
on a
Alex
downhill
Smith,
slide.
but I just don't. And the Cowboys have an easy schedule. You look at their schedule; they got an easier schedule. I think they finished 10-6. I think the Cowboys are going to surprise a lot of people this year. I really do.
I'm going to look at the schedule, and I'm going to call you back next week when we have more time to discuss this. But I'm going to honestly look at the schedule because I haven't looked at the schedule, so I can't comment on that. But
that'd be great. Dog, check the schedule. Check the schedule.
Now, pimp your show.
Absolutely. And we'll talk about that next week. But off the top of my head, I don't see them better than 9-7. I just don't see it. That defense is always, it played well, but it's still got some holes. The kid it's a rookie linebacker. Who knows what he's going to be? Sean Lee's off injured. There's no Jason Witten, so you don't have that veteran leadership in the locker room anymore. This team's in trouble. Jason Garrett, what is he doing? We got the same old coach.
I don't like
we're going to get the same old result. I watched that whole thing, and I appreciate Jason Garrett. I appreciate him for what he is, but he's not enough. He's just not enough in my mind.
I agree with you with that.
I understand he takes accountability, but when he preached that whole crap about situational football, and the Cowboys don't play situational football. So he's losing me, man. I supported him for all the 8 years he's been there. This is his last year. If they don't get it done, and I'm talking at the very least, he's got to make the NFC Championship, or he's got to be fired.
I agree with you on that, O-Dog. That's probably that. I completely agree with you, and I think that Jason Garrett, like you said, I'm down on him too because I just don't see him holding up a Lombardi Trophy. Like there's some guys you envision, you see him holding that trophy. Like you could see a Brett Favre or a Tom Brady or an Aaron Rodgers, or you could see these quarterbacks, and even Drew Brees having small. Just the way Drew Brees carried himself, you could see some of these quarterbacks. Yeah, I can see them holding the trophy. I just don't see it happening either. And I think they have a good year, though. I think that you're more down than you should be. But pimp your show.
Listen, I hope I'm wrong, but I always scale it back with the Cowboys because I don't like to.
Right.
I am a Cowboys fan, but I try to be a realist. So I always scale it back at least one game. If I'm thinking 10-6, then that's the fan in me. So I'm going to back it down to 9-7 and call it the analyst in me. That's just how I do it because I know I'm gonna. As a fan, I want to be optimistic. I want to say they can get to 10-6. I want to feel that. That's what feels good to say that. But as an analyst, I got to be more realistic and say, do you really? You got to back that down. So.
I agree.
I don't know. We'll see. I hope I'm wrong. Don't get me wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
Me too. Go ahead. Now you
can pimp it up before you go.
Go ahead.
I can plug it now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go.
All right. Thanks, guys. Tuesday night in the game, 9 p.m. WBKS1 Facebook Live on the In the Game Facebook page. Check me out on Instagram at ODogWBKS1. Check me out on Twitter at ODogWBKS, the number 1. Thanks for the time, guys. I love it. Josh, I hope I'm wrong about the Cowboys, and I hope you're right. That's the only time I'm probably ever going to say that.
I love you, O-Dog.
Give Trish our love, man.
I love you guys. Have a great night, man. I'll talk to you next week.
Yeah, give your wife our love, too, man. I really say hi to her.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right, my brother.
Thanks, brother. All right, talk to you soon.
All right,
now. All right, what do we got now?
We're gonna get moving.
Drunk of the week? What are we doing? What the fuck news?
Can you hang up on? Oh, there he goes. He finally.
What the f news?
You got knocked the fuck out, man. You got knocked the fuck out.
Only because Steve has his fucking leg up, and I love him right now. Can you just pull that mic right up to your face so you can comment on? You got I fucking love you, Steve.
Hey, how you like the new chairs?
Fucking love it.
Oh, that's why I'm so fucking
comfortable.
Yeah,
right.
I'm not sitting in plastic anymore.
Yeah.
God.
We stepped it up,
Yeah,
dog.
Where'd you steal these?
We've got no chairs that blackout will break all of a
Well,
sudden.
you
man.
know. I work in my work with Watts. You know.
All right, now can you give me the backup music for you guys? Fuck out here, Renee. All right, here we go, Knocker. Now look what the headline reads here. It says what? Pull the mic up in your.
Amateur MMA fighter lands a vicious knockout head kick that's being dubbed the most violent since Holm versus Rousey.
Wow.
Oh, this must be good then. Holy crap!
Full size.
Kivioha happy to give it up though. To wait for the moment to throw that right response.
Oh, I've seen this girl in the red.
Out of range this time.
That was a shin.
Oh shit, son!
That was
You want
knocked
to
the
see it
shit
again?
out.
You want one more time?
No, that hurt.
Oh, here we go.
I felt it.
Here we go. We'll go from halfway.
I think
here.
I felt it.
Out of range this time. Unbelievable!
That was a shin.
Leg comes up and an instant.
That was a shin, man.
Knocker.
That was
You
some
could-
serious shit.
You got knocked the fuck out, man! You got knocked the fuck out! Bitch!
Batwoman, bitch.
And that girl went down, and she
Boom!
didn't move.
Straight
I
down.
hope she's all right.
No shit, bro. That's broken spine shit right there. Batwoman. I'm Batwoman.
I don't have Batwoman. But that was close. All right, now so okay, that's contestant number 1 on you.
Wow.
Knock the fuck
That
out.
was
Why even put anything else up?
right.
Why? So
Done.
That, really? That says done. That one is done. All right, now there's a lot of people like to in summertime in the Midwest, especially bridges over rivers.
This
you
is
know,
a trestle.
this is like is that what it's called? A
Yes.
trestle?
Trestle.
Train trestle.
All right, look at this shit.
Dun, 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 dun. Knocker's knowledge. There's something.
No,
Come on.
okay.
It's a trestle.
No, do you have the more you know ready? I think he's got it. Hang on.
Knocker's knowledge.
Yeah, both. We'll get all of it. We'll get all of it. All of it. Knock the trestle. All right, Knocker, here we go. This might be the back slap heard right. This has got to hurt.
Oh, shit, yes.
Okay, here we go.
He can kill you. Oh!
One more time.
Shit.
The hit.
I've jumped off a bridge like that,
my
but not
God.
that high. I've jumped off like a 40-foot bridge on the American River
way
before.
that's. Oh!
He kicked out a little too early.
Oh my God! So Knocker, describe that just for the podcasters because
He
they
jumped
can
off
hear that.
that
He,
was
what's
a
a trestle?
It was a back flip off about 80-foot trestle, and
A
it
trestle is a train bridge.
Okay.
he did about I think three or three and a half.
Backflips?
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
let's
four.
see how
Actually,
many
it was
turns.
4.
Yeah, let's count. Let's count this. Here we go. Let's count. How many
slow
spins.
mo. Okay,
One,
2, 3.
Oh!
He did 3 and 3/4.
3 and a back slap. Oh my God! Knocker.
He he pulled out too early.
Oh,
Hate
Over-rotated.
that. I hate that.
Give this guy a good one.
You got knocked the fuck out, man! You got knocked the fuck out!
Trestle under rotating bitch.
Oh, I liked that one. All right, now Knocker.
And just to let you know, officially on a diving score, he would have got scored because his feet touched first.
Right?
But he probably would have got about a 1 or a 1.4.
right?
That back
Out of
is
10.
just screaming pain.
Now, Knocky, we've been out golfing, and I've actually hit someone with the golf ball.
Yes, you have.
But when someone hits themselves with the golf ball, that's even funnier. Let's see this guy knock himself out. He hits the ball off a golf cart parked to the right of him, Knocker, and it hits him back in the face. Let's roll the tape.
Oh, that's just pitching.
Oh my God.
O-Dog's calling back in, by the way.
This is karma. This is karma. This is karma. Take your eye off the ball.
Does he hit the other guy too?
No,
or
I
does
think
he
he's
just
off
fall
the
down
cart.
I think he
laughing?
fell
He
down
falls down
laughing.
laughing. It hits off the cart. So this guy's hitting a golf ball, and there's a cart Knocker parked basically right to the right of it.
Correct.
It's right in front of his face. It's
He went-
directly in front of him.
No, it's not. No, it's
no.
off to the right.
No, that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. As he's facing the ball, it's yards away,
correct.
directly in front of his face.
Yes,
Correct.
yes. So what you're saying
Perpendicular to
it
him,
hits off the side of the golf cart in his back, in his face.
Wow.
He probably cheated on his wife last night. Karma coming back.
Oh my God, it's hilarious.
O-Dog's coming back.
O-Dog, what's up, buddy? What's up, What's going on,
Real
player?
quick, if you can, I forgot one important thing.
Your
you
cousin.
guys know it. You saw it on Twitter.
Your
My
cousin.
Nico Goodrum, he plays for the Detroit Tigers. If you can, if everybody listening can write in, you can vote in Major League All-Star Game. I'm trying to get him in the All-Star Game. He's been playing well. He actually probably deserves it. He's one of the top rookies in the league. His name is Nico, Niko Goodrum. If you go on there, you can vote 5 times a day from as many emails as you have. I would greatly appreciate the support. I know you guys have been supporting him so far, but if you can get that out to the listeners, I would greatly appreciate it.
Right, so you go right in, NIKOGOODRUM, right in at first base.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Thanks, guys.
All right,
I appreciate it again, man.
Thanks, O-Dog. No problem.
All right,
Guys,
thanks,
do
guys.
it.
Love you. Talk to you soon.
Do it, people. Do it. Seriously, the kid is fantastic. And support O-Dog because he's motherfucking awesome. All right, Knocker, this last one, okay? We call this one the World Cup nut shot heard around the world.
Oh, God. Fuck your buddy.
Right?
Oh, no. God.
You got knocked the fuck out, man! You got knocked the fuck out!
Unsuspecting soccer ball to the junk pit.
I wonder how many takes it took.
That was awesome.
It was awesome. Now, Knocker, you know what's not awesome? Is what happens in this. What the fuck news?
Right?
We were sent out here to do a story. To do a story about what? As you can see, there's construction underway here. They've dug out a little bit. There's water has accumulated. Traffic's backed up. In a city the size of Houston, there's always traffic. So what's the big fucking deal? What the fuck are we doing out here? I ask you, what in the fuck are we doing here? So what's the big fucking deal? What the fuck are we doing out here? I ask you.
The story's in What the Fuck News right now.
I'm sorry, the reason I'm screaming, Oregon State.
This is why we don't turn TVs on.
Oregon State,
This
this is College World Series Finals. Elimination game. Oregon State's down to their last pitch. 2 outs, runner on third, 1-2 pitch. Dude rakes the ball, base hit into left field. We got a tie score in the top of the 9th.
Nice.
Elimination game for Oregon State, Arkansas.
Wow,
That's just fucking nutting up right there.
This is good
Nutting
stuff
up with
right
2
here.
outs, man. Getting the base hit to tie
Where
the
was
game.
the runner on when the base?
Third base.
Third base.
Oh, okay, so you knocked him with a single?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm going
nice.
Oregon because I've been to Oregon before.
I'm going Oregon because they have good weed.
My brother's up there right now. Your Uncle Joe's up there
yeah,
right
they're
now.
about to move up there,
Yes,
Knocker.
they are.
Smoke weed every day.
Well, let's bring in What the Fuck News, Knocker, because
Okay.
a body was found in a beer cooler at SunTrust Park
In a beer
Atlanta.
cooler?
At SunTrust Park.
In a beer cooler.
Where's
In a beer
where
cooler.
Atlanta plays?
That's
Yeah,
where
yeah,
the
but-
Atlanta Braves play. Here's
Not
the
necessarily
story.
in one piece.
Yeah,
Right.
Knocker, read the story here behind you if you can.
Yeah,
'cause
can I get the
can't
dead
read it.
man's brew?
The body of a worker was found Tuesday afternoon in a beer cooler at the Atlanta Braves ballpark, SunTrust Park, Cobb County Police told USA Today.
He hid in there and then couldn't get out.
Are you fucking
Did you
serious?
see the story, Steve?
No, but I'm guessing.
Oh, okay, I thought you knew,
He
man.
locked himself in there.
Yeah, so he, like he.
Well, I'm thinking cooler, like you
Like,
pull
what the
behind
fuck?
you.
probably one of
This
those
is
big
a
beer-
refrigerator.
Probably
about?
big, or one of those, the ones they lift the top from.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and then what's crazier, Knockers, read the bottom here.
This comes the same day a body was found at the home of New York Giants Janoris Jenkins. The Atlanta
Yeah.
woman's body was found hours before the Braves
Now, Knocker,
hosted the Reds.
news just came out that
Janoris Jackson. This is some weird shit right
they
here.
said this guy, the New York Giants.
By the
player-
way, I'm sorry. Oregon State just hit a 2-run homer, top of the 9th, to go up 5-3.
Shit.
This World Series has just been freaking phenomenal.
Wow.
Phenomenal. Arkansas was 1 pitch away. This
God,
is awesome.
If you're that pitcher,
Okay, but Arkansas still coming up bottom
That's
of the
right.
9th, man.
It's
So
not over yet.
right,
Oh, what a lunchbox, man! That thing
it's
was
just freaking just
hanging there.
just piped.
Ejaculated.
Oregon State, the
Beavers.
Beavers have been on a tear. The Beavers have just been sopping
The
up
burning
the
Beavers.
opponents.
I wish I could say this about my sex life.
They've just been riding hard. The Beavers have been riding hard for 6 games now.
So this body was found at New York Giants cornerback
Janoris Jenkins from the Rams, who was traded.
But now it just came out that William Jenkins, the brother, of Janoris, has been charged with aggravated manslaughter after a body was found at the player's house.
Right.
The body was identified as Roosevelt Renee, 25, a Jenkins family friend who had been living at the house.
Wow.
Story like, what the fuck, man?
That's what the fuck news right there.
Manslaughter. What the hell is this?
Now, Knocker...
It means they don't have enough evidence.
No? Is that what the fuck?
Right. Well, it's not premeditated, so it must have been a fight or
probably
in the heat of the moment.
You take my daughter to feed the ducks. You always, you feed the ducks, you feed it, geese.
Sure,
animals,
at the park, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Squirrels, you give them a nut.
No,
right?
I shoot
Squirrel,
them.
give a nut.
I shoot them.
Right? But
I
what
don't
about
feed 'em, I shoot 'em. They feed me.
What about crocodiles?
Cousin Eddie's been cutting down. He's trying
has
to cut
he?
down on his cholesterol.
Well, this guy, I like to call him the crocodile whisperer in What the Fuck News.
Okay, let's check this out.
He goes down every morning and he feeds the crocodile. Knocker. Look at this fucking guy.
He's an idiot.
Yes. Knocker, what is this guy doing right now?
He's taking food out of a bag on a little rocky, 2-foot cliff above the water, and he's hand feeding.
And they're waiting for him.
Huge crocodiles. They know he's going to be there, and they're waiting for him.
Steve, what the fuck is with that shit?
I don't know. His kids.
I'm stoned right now, but what the fuck?
His
man?
kids are starving, but he's feeding them.
Aren't they feeding? Aren't they hungry in those countries? Why the fuck you feed?
Maybe that's what he's feeding them.
Good point.
Here's a stoner thought. What's the difference between a crocodile and an alligator?
There is a difference.
Oh, it's a huge difference.
Yes, there is.
What's that?
Physiologically speaking, there's a huge
big
difference.
What is the difference?
Hell if I know. There's a few genes involved.
Well, I know one is the length of the snout and the shape of the snout, right?
Well, Crocs would get 16 feet,
right.
20 feet.
The total length and the legs, and yes, there's a big difference. The eyes, one of them are on the side, and the other ones are more on the top.
On top.
Things like that.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah,
sure.
You see them side by side, you'll know which one's a Croc.
I usually see him
He's
in
a big
boots.
bad boy.
I usually see him in boots.
Yeah.
Because I
boots.
So I think that guy was the
Tres hermanos.
Yeah,
Tres hermanos.
Boots and wallets.
Yeah, I'll give you a ding on that.
And belts. Boots, wallets, and belts.
If you're a Mexican in Southern California, you know what Tres hermanos is. Oh God.
I guess I'm too white.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
You're twite.
You're twite. You're too twite. And Knocker, lastly, Knocker. Now, everyone, have you had your wisdom teeth pulled?
Yes,
I have.
Not me.
That's a cool story.
I had all 4 of mine.
To be honest with you,
Your wisdom. Wow, I can't wait to
And I
hear
still
this.
have my
Steve.
balls,
He's got
too.
a cool wisdom teeth story.
I do.
Woohoo!
I do.
Tell us, please.
I had my wisdom teeth pulled the same night that Magic Johnson came back from his injury, the only injury he had in his career. He was out for quite a long time playing at the Forum. Buddy called me up. Let's go to the game.
Oh,
I am medicined out.
Out?
I am beard and potted out.
Oh, shit.
Just.
Do you remember it?
Shit. Yeah, I do. But just shit-faced the
Shit-faced, right?
entire game. What a night.
Right.
What a fucking
you
night.
went with compacted, like...
Yes. I had it that day.
Oh, my God.
So I still have
way.
anesthesia. I've got all the pain pills, and you know I'm not cheap on pain pills.
No.
If I got 10, I'm taking 10. Right? Right? And that was at the Forum where you could go out between periods
Wow, so
to
you
your
got
car,
smoke bowls
drink and
inside.
smoke, and then come back
Wait,
in.
you had a period? Oh. It's a between period.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude, it was what a night. Awesome.
Oh,
One of the
Renee, have
best
you
nights
had
of my
yours
life,
pulled?
man.
I had all 4 of mine pulled my senior
Do you
year of high
remember
school.
being, fucked up from the surgery?
Yeah,
from
I was pretty effed up.
Steve,
I
you
had
remember
to eat a lot of Jello.
I still got 'em.
A
Yeah,
lot of ice cream.
Jello.
Yeah, Jello.
The
Yeah.
Jello.
Got a yellow.
That
Jello.
could have been part of the Mexican. I had the green and pink Jello.
Yeah, pink and green Jello.
I still have mine, Josh.
You still have yours?
That's why I have
And
my
my nuts.
wisdom. Yeah.
Right? They
Oh,
pulled
and
all
your
your
nuts.
wisdom
Yeah,
out?
my nuts. I still have those too.
Well, Knocker, what if Mary was in the hospital, okay, when she got hers pulled, okay?
Right, okay.
And she said this to you. Here we go.
Dad, I'm high as balls.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
There it is.
I'll swear.
She's got a popsicle.
No fucking way.
Watch this.
Want to see my special talent?
Oh no! Dad does not want to see that. Dad did not want to see that.
I haven't done it before, Mom.
Don't act like you haven't done it.
But that was so people can hear. Let this run. Turn it up.
Oh God.
She's in the hospital bed with a popsicle.
Truth serum.
Oh my God. Oh.
I'll swear.
Wow, she's fucked up.
Want to see my special talent?
That's a special talent that you can stick that all the way to the back of your neck.
Don't act like you haven't done it before, Mom.
She probably hasn't. She's married.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That might be the best thing I've seen in 2 years.
Hey, where are the white women at?
I am so serious about that.
And she can't even get in trouble for it.
That was awesome.
I guess
we're
my
getting
daughter's
outta
not a
here.
virgin.
Man, we're gonna get out of here on that.
Like you've
note.
never done that before, Mom. I saw you with that dude.
Right?
That wasn't Dad.
I saw you with Uncle Tom.
Look at the lollipop.
All right, guys, we'll be off next week for 4th of July. Have a safe, happy Independence Day. Don't be stupid. There's so many ways to take
Just be
transportation.
safe, man.
Take an Uber.
Stay
take a
home.
Lyft, stay home.
Nothing
Just
is
don't
worth
be dumb.
dying over,
Don't
man.
end your life for someone else. Just be safe. Download the podcast. Spread the word. Knock. Glad to be back. Steve-O, thanks for checking in. I didn't know you were coming by.
I didn't either.
I like it. Renee, I love you, brother.
Yeah, man. I love you
guess
too.
you are really my brother, so we'll be back in a couple weeks. We're back.
All right.